Senator Marsha Blackburn, Republican from Tennessee, joins us this morning. Good morning to you, Senator. You got a briefing on these flying objects yesterday, so the question is, what did you learn?
It has been said by others, there was nothing in there that could not be made public to the American people. And we did leave with more questions than we got answers. And I think it's time for the president to do an Oval Office address to the country and lay out what is going on. We do know that they have been surveilling, they have seen objects, they are tracking these. There is a report that Senators Warner and Rubio released to members yesterday that actually catalogs some of these, the extent of these. What we also know is that the China balloon that was shot down was a surveillance balloon. They could have taken this out when it was over the Aleutian Islands off the coast of Alaska. They chose not to. They would not have even mentioned this had it not been for a citizen, a reporter with a great camera that took a picture, put it on the website and said, what does somebody know about this? And raised the issue. If not for that, we would not have known. But this president is weak. He cannot make decisions in a timely manner. He's been wrong on every foreign policy issue, as Robert Gates says, for the last 40 years. Right. The Chinese Communist Party knows that he is weak, and so they see this as running room to hit their goal of being globally dominant by 2050.
And Senator, before we have to let you go, I want to get into this. You introduced the so-called Stop Taxpayer Funding of Traffickers Act, which in itself is a remarkable statement. You want to deny federal handouts to people smuggling drugs and humans across the border, which begs the question, how are they getting federal benefits in the first place?
It is unbelievable, but as I've worked on the border with the Border Patrol and with local sheriffs and local law enforcement, what we learned is that many of the people who are working with the cartels are actually living in government-subsidized housing. Many of them are getting benefits from the government, aid for families with dependent children. So my legislation would stop those benefits when they are arrested and would prohibit them from living off the taxpayer while they're waiting to go to court for having broken the law and being there trafficking human beings and drugs. And you've got over 100,000 people that lost their lives last year to drug overdoses. The majority of those, over 70,000 of those, were to fentanyl, and that fentanyl is coming across the border.
Well, we'll have to leave it right there, but that sounds like common sense to me. Senator Marsha Blackburn, the Republican from Tennessee, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.